So Doja Cat recently came out with an album called Planet Her, and we're gonna turn the track list into a tier list. Before we get into it, I will say that I did like the second half of the album more than the first, and stick around to the end to hear what I think about the album overall. And also, subscribe to Songpsych while you're at it, and maybe like it. Maybe like it. Let's start off with the first track, Woman. It's an interesting sound for a Doja track. I really love the Afrobeat influence. I'm lukewarm on the chorus, but the verses are great. And I love the message of the song, how women have so much to offer and how society can pit women against each other sometimes, but women are freaking awesome. Doja Cat's a freaking girl boss. Sorry. Let's give it a B tier. On to the next one. Second song, Naked. I think the lyrics are good. They're very playful and fun. I love the line, "Let me cordially invite you to this party in my pants." Funny. I like how the song is all about being confident in your own body and your sexuality. I think that's an awesome message. And the shift from the Afrobeat sound of Woman to the more reggaeton-inspired Naked is a really smooth transition, which I think is great. I was also pretty lukewarm on this song's chorus, but I did really like the verses, so I'm gonna give this one another B tier. Next song, Payday with Young Thug. She uses a super high vocal register, which I think is a cool choice. I like how she experiments with different vocal deliveries in general, overall, throughout the whole album. I like the first section of the chorus with the super high vocals, but the yeahs are kind of lame in comparison, in my opinion. But I do feel like the sound of the song fits the vibe of the lyrics. It's all about being excited about being rich and famous. I mean, that's awesome. Let's go Doja Cat. Let's go Doja Cat. But again, I really love the verses on this song. I think Young Thug did a fantastic job. I like how he switches between the staccato and the legato deliveries. It's a good balance, nice contrast. But I will say the beat is a little boring in my opinion. So, C tier. Sorry. Get Into It, Ya. Love this song. It's so fun. It makes me want to move immediately. I love the chorus on this song. The super short, choppy vocal delivery almost sounds like she's coughing out the words at points. I just love that. I think that's such an interesting technique. And the long notes and the chorusy vocals balance that out really nicely. I think it's cool how she takes influence from Nicki Minaj at points in this track, and the verses especially. And she even acknowledges that within the track and thanks Nicki Minaj, which I think is so cute. Overall, a really fun song, and I love the production. I think the synth melody is really catchy. So let's give it an S tier. First S tier of the album. Need to know. Love Doja's ad-libs on this. The chorus is pretty good. It's not my favorite chorus of hers, but I do like it more than Woman and Naked. The production on this is cool too. I like how the hi-hats have a really soft attack, and it almost sounds like they're in reverse. It's a super cool technique. The verses are alright, and the message is pretty much just about having freaking coitus. So yeah, C tier. I Don't Do Drugs with Ariana Grande. I love the chorus. They do a really cool thing where they flip-flop between major and minor third harmonies in the love that part. In terms of Ariana's part, vocals are beautiful as always, but in terms of the rhythm and the melody she chose, I think they're just okay. The production on this beat is also really nice. It does a really great job of building and releasing tension. Let's give it an A tier. Why not? Love to Dream. I think it's a good follow-up from I Don't Do Drugs because both songs have a sort of sense of longing, but the I Don't Do Drugs vibe is more upbeat, whereas this song is more sorrowful, so I think that's a really cool transition, a nice contrast. It's all about Doja reminiscing about a previous relationship. The verses have their moments. And the chorus is pretty good too. I really like the I like that part. I like it. Let's give it a B tier. You right. Doja Cat's song with none other than The Weeknd. The Weeknd's part is pretty nice. The vocals are beautiful, but I expected nothing less of The Weeknd and his angelic pipes. And his melodies are pretty solid. I really like the chorus. I'm a real sucker for those descending melodies. Doja's part is beautiful. The verse is great. It doesn't get too redundant, but it also doesn't switch up so much that it's not easy to follow. The production is okay, but I do really like how they weave in those background vocals from The Weeknd and Doja. Gives it that ethereal vibe. B tier. On to the next one. Been like this. I love how it starts out with those pitched down vocals. It's super captivating. And I just really love the production on this all around. It's super impactful. The verses are strong, and there's points where it feels like she's gonna dive back into the chorus, and then she doesn't, and she just hits you with another verse melody, which I think is fantastic, and it really keeps me on my toes. Keeps me anticipating for the release. Am I right? Ladies. I like how the beat fades out right before she says been like this, before the second chorus comes in. I think that really adds to the really packs a punch. And the lyrics touch on topics about being in a toxic relationship, so it's a very relatable topic, very real. Pretty cool. A tier. Options. Such a banger. Doja Cat song with Jid. It was a smart choice to follow up the past couple, slower songs with this high energy, absolute heater. Doja's different vocal deliveries add a lot of variety to the song. I can imagine what you might try. You so full of... The chorus could have been a little stronger. It wasn't that memorable. I think she can do better than that. Jid's part is fantastic. I love his work in general, so it was super exciting to see that they worked on a song together. It's another song about coitus. Kind of the same sentiment as Need to Know, so let's give it an A tier. Moving on to Ain't Shit. We've been waiting for this song for so long. She leaked this snippet on her Instagram Live like a while ago, and I remember I saw someone upload a screen recording of this to TikTok, and that screen recording of this song is what really made me get into Doja Cat's work. When I found that this song was on the freaking album, I was so excited because from that one snippet I heard, I've been waiting for this song. And she delivered. It's fantastic. I love all the different vocal deliveries she uses. It adds so much character to the track. And I think she does a really fantastic job at communicating frustration and anger through these different vocal deliveries. And I love the chorus's melody. I love all the melodies in the freaking song. But especially in the chorus, I love how she lingers on that one note in the beginning before she goes into that sort of na-na-na-na-na. Look at what you ate. Listen to your... Really cool. The production is awesome. I love the staccato piano chords. Great opening to the song. The super fast arpeggiated twinkling noise that comes around in the second chorus also adds a really cool layer of rhythm, while also adding to the ethereal vibe of the song. Makes me feel like I'm in a fairy tale. The moment of silence on the "That's Not Cheating" line is so impactful. Hands down, my favorite song off the album. I've revisited this song so many times. Obviously an S tier. Put it up there. S tier. Imagine. The production's opening melody is super cool, but I don't really like how pronounced the auto-tune is in the verses, especially following from the beautiful, airy vocals in the chorus. It makes the verses kind of underwhelming, in my opinion. And I love the message of the song, how she reflects on all the people that doubted her and said, yeah, you won't be shit, Doja Cat. And she's like, well, yeah, just freaking say that again. Just say that. It's an awesome song. How could you not be proud of her? Look at how far she's come. Am I right? To be honest, this isn't really a song I would revisit, but it's a solid song. Let's give it a B tier. Alone. The picked guitar chords are nice. They contrast really well with the long vocals. Add a nice layer of rhythm. The harmonies in this song are so beautiful. And I really love how reflective this song is and how Doja's okay with being alone. I like the message of it's okay to be alone. It's better to be alone than to be with someone you freaking hate. Someone who does you wrong. Let them know. I just love how she roasts her ex too. There are some zingers in this song, like the line, impossible, from a Prius to gold carriages, middle finger to you, so you see what a whole carrot is. I made you fam when I greeted your whole parents, but later I realized they ain't teach you what no Sharon is. Tell them! It's a solid way to close out the album. Ties a little bow on our whole journey. Let's give it an A tier. Kiss Me More. Who doesn't love this song? The opening is beautiful, creates such a strong sense of anticipation. Chorus is amazing, really interesting structure. Doja's verse that comes right after the first chorus is what really drove me to go exit TikTok and save the song. She's just so good. She's always just full of personality in all the songs she makes, which I think really makes her stand out. SZA's part is great. She does a fantastic job of transitioning through a bunch of super catchy melodies. As always, as SZA does. Obviously love the little ding in SZA's part. Come on. S tier. Gotta throw it in the S tier. This is an S tier song. Overall, there are tons of great things about this project. I like the second half of it more than the first. At its worst, there are songs that I'm just sort of on. There's no songs that I like viciously dislike. There are just ones that I don't really see myself going back to. But the highs on this album are so strong. I definitely see myself streaming Ain't Shit, Been Like This, Options, Kiss Me More, a lot. They're great songs. I've already streamed Kiss Me More a lot. That song was on repeat when it came out. It's so good. Part of me feels like the album wants to have a clear focus, but sort of trails off topic a lot. It kind of feels like we're going through the progression of an old relationship Doja Cat had, but then touching on other topics like fame and money and stuff like that. But another part of me really loves how this album doesn't just weave through one clear topic. I like how it addresses a bunch of different things. She reflects on people who have doubted her, and she's really grateful for all that she has. I think that's awesome. And although the lyrics aren't focused on exploring one topic through different perspectives, the production on this album does definitely tie all the songs together, in my opinion. Each song has a sort of ethereal vibe. It fits well within the concept of Planet Her. It's a very, spacey album. Feels like we're in orbit. My expectations were really high for this because Doja Cat's come out with so many amazing things before. And although there are skips on this album, there are definitely songs that are not skips that I will not be skipping for a very long time. What do you think of Planet Her? Huh? What is it? You got an answer? Let me know. Thanks.